Welcome to Secret Shaman, and we are going to be discussing how Venus manifests in Leo. Venus in Leo is very creative and the natural performer. And I didn't find a lot of painters with this aspect, probably because Venus in Leo loves to be out on a stage performing, and visual artists are often solitary in their work. However, two good examples I found were artists who were both fascinated by celebrity. Leos are warm, generally extroverted, and very affectionate. They appreciate the spotlight, are natural entertainers, and enjoy pleasing others. Leos love a dramatic gesture. Venus and Leo people understand contrasts and love the dramatic. They're big-hearted, passionate, love excitement, and thrive when they have an audience. Leos are naturally confident, creative, and strong-willed. Venus in the sign of Leo is ruled by the Sun, the largest luminary and our closest star. Leo is a natural lover and a performer. The Sun is considered the king of the Zodiac. Leos have a sunny personality that attracts many admirers. They are fiery, dramatic, fun-loving, and proud. They are generous like the sun, which gives light to all, and they love activity, life, and people. Physically, they are like big cats and move with powerful grace. And lions are very social animals. You can hear the roar of the male lion for miles around. His mane does not allow him to run fast, so the females are the hunters in the group. But the male will come in to help with larger prey and take it down with their powerful body strength. Leos are colorful and regal in their bearing and bask in attention. They have a bravery that allows them to take charge, and they won't hesitate to make the first move. Leos have an innate ability to lead, are bold and playful as lovers, and need validation and adoration, and they don't mind being spoiled or pampered. They have a natural royal air and need that admiration. Leos have a lust for life, enjoy the arts and entertainment, and are happiest when the cash flows freely. Queen Elizabeth has a moon in Leo, so she's a natural ruler at her deepest level. Leos have bright personalities and can light up a room with their mere presence. They love to make an entrance. Love and appreciation are an essential part of their nature, and Leos who do not receive ample love are said to suffer with heart problems. Many celebrities have strong Leo in their charts and are natural performers. Venus and Leo manifest in a lot of creative ways. They find beauty in the bold and beautiful, rich colors, and sometimes over-the-top displays of creative performance or entertainment. They feel passionately, and being loved is essential for their happiness and sense of fulfillment. They deeply wish to be adored by their loved ones. Their need for romance and appreciation is large. They're big romantics, and they can do it with luxurious gifts or surroundings. They have a fixed, stable nature, and even though they are usually very loyal to their mate, they still enjoy attention from the opposite sex. It just lets them know they're still sexy. They like their freedom, but if their partner strays, they can get very jealous or possessive. Leos love glamour and luxury and can enjoy life to the fullest. They frequently are the life of the party and the natural center of attention. They don't like to disappoint and will go to great lengths to be successful and please those around them. They love to do things in a big way. Leos need to be admired for all that they do, and if ignored, they are not happy. Benefits can come to them naturally through speculation, taking risks, creative pursuits, the arts, entertainment, and gaming, being courageous, loving others, having children, students, or subordinates. Their shadow nature can be vanity, self-centeredness, or extravagance. Okay, now for some examples. Madonna is a singer, actress, and entrepreneur who was immensely popular in the 80s and 90s. As a performer, she was known as the Queen of Pop, and her success allowed her to achieve levels of power nearly unprecedented for a woman in the entertainment industry. Likewise, Michael Jackson was a singer, songwriter, and dancer known as the King of Pop. He was one of the most influential and iconic pop music entertainers of all time, with millions of fans. Whitney Houston was another one of pop music's top-selling artists, and she was known for her soulful, dramatic mezzo-soprano voice, vocal power, and range. Nicknamed The Voice, Whitney was also a philanthropist and cultural icon beloved by the world. One of her songs described her regal presence as Queen of the Night in The Bodyguard. Louis XIV of France was known as the Sun King and was Europe's longest reigning monarch. His reign is often referred to as the Great Century, ushering in a golden age of art and literature for France. Louis annexed key territories and established France as the dominant power in Europe at that time. Louis presided over a dazzling royal court at Versailles, and he was flamboyant, effective, highly influential, and a devoted patron of the arts. Jimmy Carter was an American politician, humanitarian, and president of the U.S., who was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. He kept America safe during a challenging period, and I remember him as the president that granted Native Americans the right to practice their own traditions and religion. The 14th Dalai Lama is the beloved leader of Tibet, who was exiled during the brutal Chinese invasion of his country. He continues to speak for the religious and political freedom of Tibet, spreading peace and understanding, receiving the Nobel Peace Prize for his nonviolent struggle for the liberation of Tibet. Alfred Hitchcock was the acclaimed master of suspense, who was the unquestioned authority on all of his scents. His career started as a graphic designer and art director, and he was promoted to the position of film director. He was a genius of emotional manipulation of his audiences with a unique directorial style and bold subject choices. He was also brilliant at public relations and advertising. He would leave his signature on each film with a brief cameo appearance. And interestingly, with his Venus in Leo, Venus describes the woman in a man's chart. Most of his heroines were cool blonde actresses, very Leo-type women in the dramatic arts field whom he favored. His wife, Alma, his greatest partner, was also a talented woman in the dramatic arts industry. Sylvester Stallone was an actor, writer, and director who was best known for creating, writing, and starring in his very own action movie series, Rocky and Rambo. Greta Garbo was a Swedish actress and one of the most glamorous and popular motion picture stars of the 20s and 30s. She brought a magnetic and subtle way of emotional expression to the art of silent acting that was luminous. She was regarded as an icon and one of the greatest screen actresses of all time. With her sun in Virgo, she was a shyer celebrity, often shunning publicity and the press. Salma Hayek was the first Mexican actress to be nominated for an Academy Award for Frida, which she also produced. Salma is considered to be one of Hollywood's most powerful and influential Latin actresses, Mexico's richest actress, as well as one of the world's most beautiful women. Coco Chanel was a fashion designer who had an elegant sense of style and who modernized women's fashion. Her designs are all now classic innovations and beautifully sophisticated. Yves Saint Laurent, at the young age of 21, was appointed creative director for Christian Dior and considered a creative genius. He continued the relaxed and easy style of Coco Chanel, with comfortable and elegant styles flattering to women, and loved using high-quality materials such as silk and leather. He is famously known for creating ready-to-wear clothes such as the little black dress, and I have a picture of Princess Diana here with North Node in Leo, an area of the chart of greatest growth, and she perfectly embodied the beauty and sophistication of being a royal and became the people's princess. Tim Burton is a strikingly talented artist known for his themes of fantasy and horror. He established his Burtonesque style of art through a childhood fascination with the unearthly and grotesque. His characters are varied and creative, unusual and poignant. He quickly moved from an animation artist at Disney to director and filmmaker, and continued to create his unique and imaginative worlds. So when we look at his chart, we see Venus in the third house of skills and communication, conjunct Uranus, so there's something unusual about his art, opposite the MC, so he struggled to bring his creativity into his career life, square Mars, giving his art a charismatic quality, and we also see Pluto conjunct his sun, Cazimi. So the dark trolls and gremlins of the underworld were a natural part of his conscious awareness. Al Hirschfeld was the king of caricature and known for his imaginative characterization of Hollywood performers and media stars. So this was the first artist I found fascinated with celebrity. So the second artist I found, again, fascinated with celebrity, was Andy Warhol. He was an American artist known for his colorful graphics and pioneered the pop art movement, elevating everyday items to high art status. He was the most successful and highly paid commercial illustrator in New York at that time, and through his artwork, he ultimately found a place in the circles of high society. His famous Campbell Soup Can series was an obscure reference for the affection for his mother, who routinely made him tomato soup for lunch. And he was able to elevate his own persona to the level of a popular icon, representing a new kind of fame and celebrity for the fine artist. So now we come to N.C. Wyeth, one of my all-time favorite painters. His images are brilliantly dramatic, and he is a master of dynamic composition, anatomy, beautiful color, shading, and silhouette. He can render action, love, fear, anger, and mystery in a still image that's so compelling it's like going to the movies. The stories he paints come alive, and indeed many film art directors copied his compositions. So enjoy this little video log of NCY's wonderful world of action, intrigue, and suspense. So we conclude with Venus in Leo, lovers of the dramatic, the colorful, generous, and warm-hearted. And I have a list of Venus Leo celebrities for your review. And if you have Venus in Leo, please leave a comment below so we can all learn more about this wonderful sign. And thank you for watching.